Hello and welcome to the Sea of Thieves podcast.
That joke is never going to get old.
No. Welcome.
We need to rename the ship the Sea of Thieves. That's what we need to do.
Yes.
Great Friend is now the Sea of Thieves.
That's a great name.
Yeah,
That would be a good name.
Or the Scallywag.
no, just Sea of Thieves. This is what makes the joke.
This is the Sea of Thieves.
Welcome to the Sea of Thieves.
It would truly make this a Sea of Thieves podcast.
Indeed.
Hello, everybody. Thank you all for joining us. Although, there's content on the internet that you could be watching that is not us, and I'm not going to say what it is.
You know what?
Then you're gonna leave.
That content is recorded. You can watch it at any time. We're live right now. You have there's no other time to watch us live than right now. You could be watching this recorded.
There's not
but that's
some
2 weeks from now.
9-month late update video that you've been excited to watch for like a year.
Let's not talk about that.
No, nothing like that.
We're not gonna talk about any of the trailers or anything else that have released from various other sci-fi franchises which are exciting. None of that. None of that. We're gonna focus on this right now.
No, it doesn't exist.
Shove it up your Aceto.
Look! You've been looking at 2D Starship JPEGs for 8 years now. Is now the time you're going to quit and move on? I don't think so. Stay with the 2D. It's safe. We're good.
Instead, you can watch this show, The Wretched Hive. Welcome everybody to the show. This is an actual play podcast of Star Wars: Edge of the Empire, the tabletop role-playing game. Our campaign is called The Wretched Hive, following a beautiful, beautiful group of garbage people.
Okay, you're fine.
Who get themselves into
It's fair.
a lot. They get themselves into the most terrible situations. As the end of last week's episode is this is probably the worst situation you guys.
It hasn't even been 48 hours. That's the problem.
What this has escalated quite a bit.
I mean, depends on how long it took us to travel from
a couple hours
from Tatooine to where we are.
Stops, it's not that far.
Man, at the rate of escalation, there has to be like a Death Star strike at the end of this campaign, or else it'll just fall flat.
It's
Also, thing is, Star Wars ships do travel at the speed of plot. So
yes,
gross.
They travel as fast as hyperdrive can send them. How fast do hyperdrives go? Depends on who you're talking to. They have orc travel, okay? 40K orc travel.
Is only a parsec away.
Paint it red, yeah.
Yeah. So my name is Jake. I'm the game master here at for this particular campaign. And if you want to see other content that I do, I have a new place for you guys to look. You can go to twitch.tv/JakeAcapella.
Acapella.
I did it!
That's the best.
I did it! We're back. We're streaming all kinds of things. Tonight, I'm going to be streaming the new I'm not going to say the words because then you'll be reminded that there's content for you to watch.
Stop talking about it.
I'm going to stream a science fiction, massively multiplayer video game that we all know and love that I won't
Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Sure. That's the one. I'm going to do that after the captain's
Citizens of the Old Republic.
So yeah. Twitch.tv/JakeAcapella. 1C, 2 P's, 2 L's. The traditional Italian spelling, not the botched American version.
It's like he has over his left shoulder.
Over here?
Yeah.
There you go. Look at you.
Right there. Beautiful. Except it's in Arabesh, and it's Arabesh those letters don't mean the same letters in Arabesh, but that's okay.
That is actually a very nasty insult towards your mother.
Probably. Yeah.
All our mothers.
I stream. I'm probably the majority of my content right now is probably going to be Apex Legends because I can't stop. But yeah, I'm probably gonna. I don't know what my schedule's gonna be, but come hang out. throw me a follow. I don't know what I'm doing, and it'll be a great time.
Is there an
Just like this. If you've been enjoying
in
this, we have no idea what we're doing here. So.
Yeah.
Jake?
Yeah.
Jake, spell your name for me, because I think I even misspelled your name.
Oh,
for the cast shout out.
You did. You missed a P. One
P's?
C, two P's, two L's.
All one
I
word.
recently ordered something off Amazon and had it shipped to Mr. Jake's house. And I butchered his name so badly. I typed out the package to Jake Brandy, which is not a human that exists.
That's not me.
That was the name on the pack. That was not accurate.
Nope.
Also, Paul, you misspelled Timo in whatever command you have in chat. You spelled it with one E.
I
Where
don't
is
know
Timo?
Star Wars spellings, okay?
We got Temo the Hutt.
It's the wrong
Jake
team.
Temo the
Acapella,
Hutt.
the traditional Star Wars character.
Yes.
Yeah. So come hang out. That's it. I'm the game master. My rule is law.
Rar.
So let me introduce our players here. I'm always going to start with Paul because it's his channel. So, Paul, who are you?
Hello, my name is Paul Berserker01 Batman Shelley. I am the humble host and space bartender here at the Astropub. And welcome to the Spice Must Roll. It's kind of confusing, but I think I'm getting down the branding a little bit more. The Spice Must Roll is the show we run, but each season is different. So this season is the Wretched Hive. So, welcome. We do this every Saturday, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. The Wretched Hive, sadly, is coming to a close shortly. So, but it will be back if you guys want it, and if the cast wants to.
Oh yeah.
But
I
that doesn't mean
could kill you off. If you don't want to come back,
that would
I
be
can kill
fair.
people off.
Just kill Paul off so he can't be on season 2.
I am the broadcaster. But
You still have to be here for every episode, but you
Yeah.
can't speak. You're just muted.
but never fear, we actually have a special episode of TSMR, which is going to take place between the two seasons. The special episode is going to be a one-shot from the Star Trek Adventures game we did called Vasquez. All I'm going to give you the synopsis is that the crew is the same. However, they wake up on a Klingon ship in Klingon bodies.
Oh, this is some.
I'm
Kira
working
gets
hard
kidnapped
on
and
the
turned into a
overlay.
Cardassian
It's looking
business.
great.
Yes, this is some classic Trek plot of
Yep.
something happened. They got to figure out what happened.
It happened to Kira. It happened to Deanna.
Odo. It
It
happened,
happened to Odo.
Yeah, when we looked at an orb, and then it was Odo, and there's so many different.
Oh
it's
yeah,
happened- yeah.
I
they did
forgot about that episode. That was crazy.
Yeah, so come join us for that one, and then after the words, do you like robots? Do you like big stompy robots? Do you like big stompy robots with beam swords and chain swords and big guns and big blasters? You like space operas with big stompy robots? Well, we're going to be doing a space opera
We've
with
got
big
the show
stompy
for
robots. Yeah. Right now
Yeah.
it's titled Wandering Tracer, but I'll probably change depending on the whatever the crew names their ship. It's using Stars Without Number system, but it includes this guy right down here. Atomic Zero is playing in it. We also have Cyclone Jack. We've got KOEG, who is also known as Mark on Twitch. And we've got Wolf's Blood. I think it's Wolf's Blood.
2012.
2012. Wolf's Blood 2012.
Wolf Blood 2012.
So you got all the cast.
I got all the cast, so we're good now. So
2012 Wolf's Blood, actually.
That's
in
true.
the
Yeah,
chat
it is.
right
It is.
now.
Oh, it's
It is,
2012 Wolf's Blood.
yeah, that's
2012
it.
Wolf's Blood.
Yeah.
There we go. That guy. So join us for that one. Where the first episode will go. Episode 0 will happen, first episode live episode is going to be November 7th. So join us for that one as well. So that's a whole lot of thing about the TSMR thing that I do, but the Jake is taking over for this one, which is nice. It's been nice to play. But we also do live streams Tuesday through Friday, or Tuesday through Saturday, really. But Tuesday through Friday at 8 p.m. Or 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. And then on Saturdays we do this, and then right afterwards we do the Captain's Table, where I bring people from all over Star Citizen Universe to come talk about Star Citizen. But we're not going to talk about that because you have to wait for that later, because we'll talk about that stuff later. I said the words, I know.
By the way, small thing to add on to that is arriving tomorrow at my homestead here is the starter kit for Cyberpunk Red, which is the updated
yes.
version of Cyberpunk 2020 that is being worked on in collaboration with
so here's the
CD Projekt
question.
Red.
Here's the question. Do you want to run the campaign, or do you want to play in it?
I don't know. I haven't decided.
That's the other thing that's going to come here soon. We do lots of space and science fiction for TSMR. That's one of the things that will be up there as well. So,
yes, please.
Yep.
Yes.
All the pleases.
All right. All right.
Moving on.
Real quick, who's Garu?
Garu Core. All right, sorry, I did this whole long spiel. Garu Core is an ex-Republic scout who's has no relationship with any of the Imperials. He didn't work for them at all at any given point. He's just been kind of traveling the Outer Rim, trying to make money as he can with a blaster. He's also the best pilot in the galaxy. Yeah, he's the best pilot in the galaxy. Yeah, that's just who he is.
Yeah. Dolvac.
Hi, my name is Papa Dolvac. I am playing Clack Beatbox. He is a sweet Rhodian boy. He's got a little snoot. It's good for munching on Womp Rat. Clack is a Rhodian scholar who is actually recently spec'd into the Politico tree, so he can have some bizarre passive effects. He's extremely charming. He's mostly nude right now, and has caused wanton destruction. Yeah, he's currently wearing a Wampa robe, so his
it's not a robe. It's just the flesh of a Wampa.
It's just the flesh. Yeah,
it is just a
He
dead
turned it into a
Wampa.
robe.
I am just wearing over my body. I'm just kind of in my tidy whities otherwise, so I guess you can kind of see some like chicken legs sticking out. I don't really imagine Rhodians to be particularly swole, I guess.
No.
Yeah. So
there is, I guarantee you, there's a swole Rhodian somewhere in Star Wars lore.
I'm googling it right now.
there is. There's like a pig Rhodian hybrid man. He's very thick.
I googled swole Rhodian, and I've only found Qui-Gon Jinn.
You know what? I found a. Oh yeah, you're right. The Rhodian, it's like a pig man.
It's Gamorrean.
Yeah.
No, it is like a Rhodian. There's a specific character in Star Wars who I totally forget. That is like half Rhodian, half Gamorrean hybrid, and he's thick.
Oh,
Creo Tinwall.
DJ, I think is his name. No. Oh, it's from the DJ comic. It's from the DJ comic.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right.
Clack is not necessarily very combat focused, but he's very persuasive and has accidentally caused massive amounts of fallout so far. And we're gonna figure out how we can
thousands of
doing
people
that.
have died, probably.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's Fleshtick Krupp is his name.
No, but there's also Creo Turnwall, who is a male Rhodian Dark Jedi, and he looks badass. Can't see it.
Your phone's not focused.
Yeah.
Yeah. Atomic.
Hi, everybody.
Who are you? Oh wow, he is pretty swole. Yeah, very nice.
Hey, everybody.
Yes.
I'm Atomic Zero. I am a Twitch streamer and also a cast member on this lovely show, as well as potentially producing my own show on a channel to be disclosed later. When we figure that all out. But you can find me at twitch.tv/Atomic Zero. I've been mainly streaming a lot of roguelikes lately, which is funny because typically speaking, I'm not a big roguelike person, but I've just been finding them very pleasing lately, over the couple months anyway. But I do a bit of everything, kind of whatever I feel like, and kind of just whatever is like trending in that area. Yeah, come drop a follow. But I am playing Dralius Sizulia, also known as Hotshot Hotshot is a guy who used to have it all when he was high on the hog, co-leading the Crimson Dawn with his ex-partner Drayden Voss. Before that SOB betrayed me, put a bounty on my head, and started my life as a drifter, where I found myself here right now holding Darksaber.
Oh yeah, this is Darksaber.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
No one
yeah.
really knows how, but that's just where I'm at in this world, and this universe, and this time.
Also, I should say he's not holding a Darksaber, he's holding the
Darksaber.
The Darksaber.
Yeah.
That's Mr.
There's
Dark
only
Saber
one
to you,
of them.
actually.
Yeah, Mr. Darksaber, yeah.
Because none of us thought about
It's Professor Dark Saber, actually.
no one thought about closing the door. And we're just sitting
PhD.
there going, "Oh wait, the door's open." Oopsies.
Yep.
Mm.
Darge.
Right. Hello, I am Darionator. I am a man of the internet. I run a Star Citizen. Oh shit! I shouldn't have said that. I start a podcast called
Hey,
the Fortnightly Frontier.
Celestial
that deals-
body native.
Yes, it runs that about that game. Or I'm usually just annoying Meyer while he streams, because that is also where we stream the Fortnightly Frontier podcast live. And in my spare time, I make the Spice Must Roll and other streamers look good.
Yeah, hire him.
Beautiful.
Pay him.
Yes.
Pay him money.
Pay
to
him
make
dollars
your
to
overlay.
make things.
Yeah.
to make pretty. And on this show, I play
K1A4, a KX security droid.
who was captured, had his memory wiped, and now he's just clung to these three people.
Rebellion, Darsh. They're called the Rebellion.
Whatever. One of those. I don't really care about this at this point anymore.
No.
It's in the past. Let it go.
Is his
Is it?
entire body clean now because he's been deconned by by the decon unit? Does he no longer have the thing on his face?
Oh, right. Yeah. Unless that was etched in. Yeah, then
paint?
it's gone.
You're
I need to update.
Yeah.
I'm hand waving it if you want to keep it.
But
Yeah.
Hey, I switched audio inputs. Does it sound good still?
Yeah.
Or am I
Yeah.
correctly?
You sound good.
Cool.
Right, and that's about it. And now we've got a Mando, right?
Yes. So last time on the Wretched Hive, we have landed at
Force die?
Christophsis.
Force die.
We will just a moment.
Okay.
We landed at Christophsis because we needed to just get out of Tatooine, and Garu was driving, so he went home and found an old doctor friend who gave him some intel, telling them that he's got a contact on Kijimi that we should go check out.
Yep.
To find some work.
His name was where is it? I have it here.
the
Noval
doctor's name?
Lendrix. Yeah, Lendix. Noval
Lendix.
Lendix.
Lindix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Lendix kind of forwarded you guys on to Kijimi, but unfortunately, as you were about to leave, you pop open this mysterious chest that
We
was
were
in.
still on the pad, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Still on the pad.
Yep.
With the door wide open.
Yep. With the door just.
Not anymore. It's not.
Ass to the
because,
wind.
You opened the chest to find a small object that you then turned on, and turns out it's an ancient Mandalorian Jedi weapon, known as the Italics. There's only one of them.
Mr.
Darksaber.
Mr.
find him.
the Darksaber.
Dark Saber.
Yes.
Senator Mr.
PhD.
the Darksaber.
PhD.
Councilman Dark Saber.
MD. PhD.
Esquire.
We should just pull the D&D mechanic of the cursed weapon and just have it start talking to you guys.
I'm for it.
We already took strain by just staring at it, so yeah.
Yeah.
Set it all on fire.
But as soon as you held it in your hand, Oh God.
Okay.
I
You got
mean, it's
this.
not a Sith weapon.
Kill the Jedi. I mean,
It did kill a Jedi, but it was also wielded by a Jedi at a certain point. You pull it out and you're like, hey, look, guys, Darksaber. This is what Hotshot said. And then all of a sudden, while that happened, the cargo bay lifts, the ramp of the cargo bay lifts into the ship, and standing on it, stepping forward, is a man clad in full Beskar armor. And all he said to you folks, or something similar, as I forgot to rewatch the episode. I'm gonna need that back.
I think that was pretty close to what he said.
that's pretty much close
Yeah.
what he said. Yeah.
I think that was what he
thought it
said.
was
I
Yeah.
think he said, "I'm
Yeah.
gonna need that." I think is what he said.
Yeah, I'm
Something
gonna
like
need
that.
that,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna need
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
I'm going to stick with back in
Okay.
this case. Real quick, everybody, let us roll our force die.
Yay!
Oh, damn it.
Yes.
One dark,
One
two,
dark, two
lights.
3
Dark.
dark. 3
Come
dark, 2
on.
light.
I believe in you, K1.
K1,
Use the Force.
you are the force. The force is with you.
I'm clicking.
It's not doing it. Hold on. It's doing that late thing.
Oh
Yeah.
no, the API. Why you do this?
No.
No.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh.
4
right.
dark, 2 light.
Wow.
All right.
The
There
dark
we
side
go.
is
Go ahead
with
and
us.
Oh yeah, I rolled the same thing.
Thankfully, Paul decided to roll good.
Listen, I'm on Christophsis. I'm at home. You know, Garu's home, so he's feeling good. All right, he's feeling good.
All right. So,
I immediately turn to him and go.
real quick. Let me
On.
describe this man for you. Very,
Okay.
very quickly.
Sync by the way.
Very tiny, short, unarmed.
Do we sync? Do we sync with you? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead and sing.
Yeah, it's like,
I'm fairly sure I'm not even in. Like, I'm kind of not in the room here.
You're
I'm
making food for us.
Yeah, I'm
You're
Yeah,
making
I sent
food in
you
the
away.
kitchenette.
Yeah, so I'm just completely not even here right now.
So, couple things to note about this man. He is, his armor is painted blue. And it's mostly blue, some white, some various other types of scarring and marks all over him. So like blaster hits. Like it looks like somebody hit him with a vibroblade a few times. But
Like a
he's doing
lightish
okay.
blue.
Yes.
Can I do a lore check for this one?
Yes, you
'Cause
can.
Since I was at the Siege of Mandalore, I might know what
Yes,
they
you
mean.
can.
Okay. Okay.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. You were there.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
at the end. That was the last battle I fought in before
Yep,
I was
okay.
before we moved over. Remember we
Roll
mentioned
it.
that earlier?
Yes, you did.
Do I want to roll just lore?
Yep.
2
Boom.
successes
and
and
an
an advantage.
advantage.
Do you say what they are out loud?
Protector, right?
No.
This isn't more-
No, there's a very specific faction of the Mandalorians this man belongs to.
Oh, I know what it is, but I'm blanking on it. It's been a while.
No,
It's
I'll
messaged
tell
me.
you what it is. I'm just saying, do you say the word?
Of course,
out
I say
loud?
it out loud.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Something like dark face,
yeah, you're close.
angry boot.
Yeah, you're close. So this man is a member of Death Watch.
Death Watch.
That's
Thank you. I
what
didn't
it
know if it was
is, yeah.
Protector or Death Watch. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So I turn to him and I go,
Do you have an appointment?
and the mantis blades.
Hell yeah, I do.
Yeah, brah.
I look over at K1. I put my hand on him. I go, oh, these guys get off on violence, so you're just giving him probably a really raging Beskar right now.
Wom.
His dark saber
Whoa.
is fully extended if you threaten him. Trust me. I look over and I go, "What the hell does Deathwatch want to do with the with the Darksaber?"
Well,
I mean, that's a Mandalorian artifact. Belongs to us. Simple as that.
I look down over it and I go,
well,
I kind of go, "Well, it ain't ours."
Actually, what's
Well,
so the Darksaber actually sounds way meaner than that.
yeah.
It has the lightsaber hum to it, but it's also like.
I look at him and I go, "You're reasonable, man.
You sound like a dying cat meowing. It's like breathed in like a dense gas, so it's like voices really lower. That's what that sounds like.
Yeah, this
really sad.
Somebody clip those and then take that audio and replace actual footage of the Darksaber and put it in the. All right, what were you saying, Paul? Sorry.
I was going to say, I was going to say, I've never known Darkwatch to be disrespectful.
Wait, do you say Darkwatch or did you just
sorry.
flub? Because that would be hilarious if you call them Darkwatch.
Darkwatch. No, I flubbed.
That would be so good.
Get dangerous.
Deathwatch. I never known Deathwatch to be unreasonable. We are the new owners of this vehicle, and we did not necessarily know what was on it when we acquired it. So, can we give us a moment to discuss this matter before making any final decisions?
No.
And he lifts his hand up, and have we all seen The Mandalorian?
Yes.
So
Never
you know that thing on his wrist that shoots the little Iron Man bullet tracer?
Yeah.
things?
What's it called? What's it called again?
I don't
The
remember.
whistling something.
Yeah.
Something dragon.
Starling? No.
They're Beskar bullets is basically
Yeah,
what we're saying.
They're
Yeah,
ow.
yeah, yeah.
They're
Yeah.
ow, ow, ow,
Nuggets.
ow, ow, ow.
They're big. They're big. Ouchie.
Yeah. Ow.
And-
Whistling birds. Just whistling birds.
Yes.
Whistling birds, yeah.
So he aims his hand at you,
Mhm.
and I know you guys all want to react, but I've been planning for this.
Go for it.
I've been planning too.
I know. He aims his arm out at you, but immediately, as that happens, you hear like the air shift behind you from further back in the ship. And you don't see it happen until it actually attaches to him. But a small cable with two counterweights on the end of them spins through the air and ties itself around this Mandalorian in front of you. And as soon as the ends like lock, as it's twisted around him, an electric current runs through that cable and he falls to the ground.
Can I look in the direction it came from?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I'm immediately turning around and because I don't like things sneaking up on me.
I think I also pull out my blaster the second that happened. Just like, what?
So at this point, a second Mandalorian steps out of the shadows.
Is this a protector?
No.
Okay.
Oh no.
A second Mandalorian steps out of the shadows.
From within the ship or from the ramp?
Ramp's closed.
That's what I thought. So it's within the ship.
They snuck in because they're Mandalorians.
Yeah.
Because
It's coming
Where
from
did
the
he
inside.
sneak in, and how is he not dead?
When we were focused on trying to find the Darksaber,
Ramp was open, dude.
The ramp was
They're
open the
Mandos.
entire time.
Yeah, but K1
These
was
are
in
Mandos.
the ship the entire time.
I know. These are Mandos.
All right.
You don't understand the level of awesome that Mandos can be.
Yes.
All right, continue.
So,
They can fly. They all have wings.
I mean, they can fly. They don't have wings.
They have wings.
So stepping out of the shadow is a Mandalorian, and you can tell immediately that this is a woman. She has a much smaller frame. Her helmet's a little bit different in that instead of it being a flat band across and a flat band going down, it's more angled in like this, and it kind of like goes into a V rather than a T.
Right, like the Smith from the TV show.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Yes, you can tell this is a woman because her eyes go into wings.
Sure, but also because she's smaller and wearing form-fitting clothing.
Do any of these guys like were these the same Mandos that were in the Womp Rat establishment?
The first one definitely was not. Actually, I actually made a note of which Mando that was, and I don't remember if I
thought there were
carried it
two.
over.
There's two of
There
them.
were
Yeah,
two in
there
the
was-
bar,
There was two, but only one of them
and we
was
really
important.
pissed them off. That's all I remember.
The only one of them was important. No, this is not the same person.
Okay.
To be fair, we didn't piss them off. We didn't know that.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't know that he had the dark saber on his ship, and they definitely did not like him, like Krusk. We just happened to insult them while
we wrote
that.
We wrote a despair while interacting with them.
Yes.
It's gonna come back and bite us in the ass sometime.
What do you think this is?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Womp.
the woman who walks out, her armor is also blue, but it's actually mostly white. Only her the pads on her arms and like her shoulders and arms are blue. Her helmet is blue around the back and white in the front. And Clack, please flip a coin for me.
Okay. Oh God, I've lost the window.
Jake.
I'll flip this for you.
Oh, there it is.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
I'm just still back in the kitchen making some concoction that is like
Right. You have no idea what's happening.
like what Yoda served Luke. The like the brown.
Right. Okay.
Just mixing that up.
Oh gosh.
I
I am in control again.
All right. So this woman has a lot of markings on her helmet that kind of look like an animal. Like it looks kind of like how a moth would paint itself to look more terrifying. Like it looks like they have eyes on their wings, essentially.
That is such a simplification of evolution.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm just saying she has a similar type of pattern on her helmet.
Okay.
And she says, and I don't have a woman plus Mando voice, so bear with me.
Okay.
Just do falsetto.
Thanks for taking him down. Appreciate that.
We didn't do that.
You're welcome.
You're right. It was me.
Listen, I don't want to get caught up into more Mando shit. I've already seen enough of Mandalore to last a lifetime, and I respect your people, but I don't like shooting towards you because I know y'all like to kill things. So
We do. Didn't used to be that way.
And she takes off her helmet.
Me?
And she is she's an older woman. She's probably in her late 30s.
It's George Lucas.
older
George
woman, so she's
Lucas.
still younger than Garu.
No, actually, no. Scratch that. She's older
Yeah.
than you by
Okay.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Everyone knows all females in the Star Wars universe are either like 60 plus or like 18. There's no.
Yep. There's no in between. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that meme about Japanese
Sure,
women
Obi-Wan
aging.
exists.
It's like
Yeah.
same. Boop. Now we're old.
She has hair that's probably about as long as mine, but it's bright red.
Do I recognize her from any things? Because I think I know who you're talking about. But
It's
I don't know.
Yes, you do. And are you wearing any clothing that signifies that you were once part of
Empire, the Republic.
of the Republic?
Yeah, my jacket has the Republic symbol on it. It's
Gotcha.
an old
Perfect.
scout jacket.
That's all I wanted to know.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
What was your rank?
Scout. I assume it's like a lieutenant because I was an officer. Because
Okay.
one of those kind of things. Yeah.
Lieutenant, who did you serve? Or where did you serve?
All over the Outer Rim. I was on the siege of Mandalore.
You were.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm glad I didn't order you to your death then.
You tried.
Yeah. I did. Everyone, here's the thing. And I'm sure you guys are all probably wondering what's going on right now. And the answer is, I don't really know. Mandalore has kind of escaped me at this point. All I know is that thing you're holding is a lot more dangerous than just being a very powerful weapon that can cut stuff. And I'm going to need that back.
Just give it to her.
I was like looking around, just like
My name is Bo-Katan Kryze.
Okay.
I am the current, although there's not many of us left, I am the current leader of the Kryze clan on Mandalore. And I'm sure you're all aware that Mandalore almost doesn't exist anymore. And that thing you're holding is the symbol of power on Mandalore. It's the crown. It's the goblet of whatever you believe is the most powerful thing in your religions. whatever you believe is the most powerful object that signifies you are in command. That is what that does for Mandalore, and only for Mandalore.
I'd look over it at because I know that he has something to do with Crimson Dawn, right? That
you
Hotshot does.
assume some. Yeah, there's some association. You don't know what. You just know there's some association.
So I look over at her and I look over at you and I'm like, oh God, this is going to be awkward in my head because I know what the Crimson Dawn did during the Siege of Mandalore.
Was I a part of it when that happened?
You
I
very well
assume
might
so.
have. Were you in the Crimson Dawn during the Clone Wars?
Well, how recently do you think my my departure was? Because we said that. Well, Jake and I both know the triggering action why I left, which was I think I think I left sometime during, right? Because I left when we started to work too closely with the separatists, right?
Yeah, well, not the separatists, just
Somebody.
one guy in
with the
particular.
one guy.
Oh yeah, with the
Big
So
spiky boy.
Yeah, I don't know when that. I don't know.
That was during the Clone Wars, 100%.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just don't know where in the timeline if I was during the Mandalore. You
were
can
not
make that
there.
call.
If you
Okay.
left because of that reason,
We're not
then
there.
you were not there. in the
Yeah,
Siege of
because
Mandalore.
I left because he was kind of going behind my back to do dealings with Maul, and that was the triggering thing that made me leave.
Yeah. Okay, so but I don't know that. All I know is that
You
have
wouldn't
some
know that,
connection.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
Bo-Katan does not recognize you, because you weren't there. All she says really is,
And I heard what you guys said before, and sorry for intruding. I know you have bigger fish to fry right now,
I
but
mean, this is a pretty damn big fish.
it's a big fish.
Oh, Clack pokes his head out and is like, "We got fish? What?" And there's fish.
My only question to you is, where are you headed?
I look over. I go. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's
Kijimi?
Kijimi. Thank you. Kijimi.
That's a good place as any.
So you want to
said
hitch a ride?
Yeah, you said you were looking for work. I got a job.
Sure. I look over at the Darksaber. I look because Hotshot still has it, right?
Yeah, I'm sure it's holding it.
And he's still holding it extended.
Yeah,
I'm like, put that away before you cut somebody.
But I'll put it back in.
All right. I go, just give her the damn saber. It's not good to any of us.
Boys, let me put it to you this way. What do you want the attention of the entire empire?
I would like the value of that attention, but maybe not the attention itself.
We can meet in the middle.
Can I just wander back into the room with my big pot of goo? Cool.
Of goo.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna slowly retract my blades and go. One day.
I gesture for with your big pot of gruel to come towards us, and I go, huddle up. 1 second, Duchess, and
take your time.
While we're all in the huddle, I assume
this is
like kind of close.
She's
I'm
technically
not
the
dead.
Duchess.
She's technically the Duchess because her sister is dead. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah.
I'm just stirring the porridge so violently that like little splecks of it are just kind of getting on everyone.
So I can get all this up and huddle up. Yeah.
Before the huddle up, Bryn enters the cargo bay.
And
Oh, the ramp
The
lowers.
door opens. Yeah.
No, she was on.
No,
Was she not here?
No, she left.
She was taken to the
yeah,
battle
that's
center.
right. That's right.
gone.
Yes. So she comes
gone.
back.
Well, if you look at the map, this is
comes
why we circled
Just
her.
I need this scene, so I'm
Okay.
hand waving my flub. Okay.
The door opens. The Mandalorian who's tied up falls out of the door, and she walks back in.
Yeah. So while you guys are kind of going to huddle, Bo-Katan goes to the Death Watch guy, and she lowers the ramp and starts like using her foot to gently roll him down the ramp. And at the same time, Bryn approaches and she's kind of stunned, right? Because I mean, Mandos. But then she says,
Lady Kreese? Is that you?
and you can hear them chatting for a sec while you guys huddle.
Okay, my huddle is okay. Here's the deal. That woman is probably the last remaining power in Mandalore. I'm not saying Mandalorians they're bad to have on your bad side, but they're great to have on your good side. So it might be better that she owes us a favor than we get the immediate money for it.
I mean, I would like to hear what the meet in the middle offer was.
I'm just saying, if we gave it to her for free and just said you owed us, I'd rather have a Mandalorian on call to help us out in case, Timo isn't dead, or maybe his brothers and sisters decide that we're the ones responsible, or, the Empire shows up after us. One of the 17 different things that can happen with us as of the people we pissed off in the last day.
Yeah, but
Real quick,
It's been quite an eventful couple of hours.
flip a coin again.
Okay.
Yep.
Nope.
Nope. Rip. Oh well. I would have given you some good info there.
Nope.
Well, yeah, my
I
mind is,
just increase the vigor in which I'm stirring the porridge.
Yeah, it's good to
Just
have them all in
staring into
your.
it.
Is there still any porridge left in the pot at this point?
Oh yeah, no, I'm not eating any of it. It's a big bowl of porridge. It's like it's like a big bowl.
It's like a
It's a pot.
Soup
Yeah.
pot, yeah.
And also, I'll take a little spoonful and just try to just kind of like push it into K1's approximate mouth region.
Stop that.
No.
All right, you know what? It's nice to have a favor and all, but when they're off at the other side of the galaxy and we're in shit, money is immediate.
Well, she's gonna give us
Favors
a
come
job.
with time.
She's gonna give us a job anyways. We have nothing to. This is just a giant target on our back, and getting
Yeah, but
money
it's
for it
pricey
right
one.
now.
You know how much
We're
money
getting-
this thing fetches on the market?
It's priceless.
That fucking exactly.
Do you think she has that kind of money?
She has something.
Mandalore's a desert right now, man. They fucking nuked themselves and back into the Stone Age.
And let's Delta 2X9 her ass off the ship and we can go get some good money for it.
Do you want that attention? I don't know what you
Until
and the
we
Crimson.
sell it.
I don't know what
I
you
know
and the
where the
Crimson
fuck-
Dawn want. I don't know who the fuck put that hand on K1's face, and I have no idea who the fuck Clack is. But I know for sure that I don't want that kind of attention.
I'm just saying, I know where we could sell it.
And even without the attention, we had 2 Mandalorians come to us.
Yeah, you want that kind of thing?
Look, folks.
Well, we'll fly somewhere, sell it, and then we'll leave. Then we have no more target.
All right, look, folks.
But
We've
that
been
will
through a
be
lot
known as
together.
a group of people who, instead of giving this thing back to its rightful owners, sold it.
Look,
You do realize we all were locked up in a Hut's jail cell. We're not upstanding people. You really want to try to take the high road with me?
whoa.
Clack.
We're not criminals. Like we've not done anything like out of the ordinary. Like this group needs to. We need to take the high road always.
You gave.
We should
I
never
am
use
a
any
citizen
form of like.
of the
We need
Empire.
to look our enemies in the face and not use any form of other tactics.
You realize
Or
you talked us into not only frying a slug, but you also gave an entire city Rakghoul. You want to
look,
say you're a
look.
good person?
I'm a chef, okay, and sometimes cuisine, the cuisine du jour, requires such tactics. Okay.
I point the
Um,
darksaber at his chest and just think about it.
Okay, Glad's
At-
pissed. No, this is intimidation. I'm not into this. Glad
At
is
this
still angry.
At this point, Bryn walks up the ramp with Bo-Katan at her side.
Okay.
And Bryn says to all of you,
Guys, listen, I'm staying here on Christophsis. I'm doing okay. I'm not contagious. Don't worry. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I'm going to have this for the rest of my life. And she like lifts her shirt.
she lifts her shirt like to like her midsection to show like her side, and there's just this weird like it looks like she's being zombified.
Mm.
And she
I lean in, just go.
Ooh.
Yeah, it sucks. Thanks, Clark. Listen,
What's the porridge?
I know you boys are just trying to make your way in the universe, and you have a lot of heat on your tail right now. My suggestion to you all is take this job and try to play along, because there's much bigger things than you and your lives at the end of the day. All the money in the world won't help you if you're dead.
I put my hand on the shoulder of Hotshot and I go, "There's always a bigger fish, man."
I gesture
approve.
the saber
I
at
approve.
him like, it's just a fucking fish. Like, but I look at a K1 just like, are you my only maybe ally in this? Just kind of see what he does.
Bo-Katan puts her helmet back on and she
Says, It's a big fish.
I just look at K1 and just be like, what? Just kind of like
I
look
have
at
no
him.
allegiance, so I'm just.
Clack is actually going to get a little hostile here. Clack is actually a little pissed at the threatening and waving around of said Darksaber.
It's not out. It's retracted.
He's still just waving around.
By the way, also for those
It's like I'm
unsure,
I got a spoon.
for those unsure of what Bo-Katan looks like, she's being played by Katie Sackhoff in Mando season 2. And she also voices Bo-Katan before
model
that
was based,
and has
was based
always
off of
voiced
her. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Starbucks.
which is also wild because this is the first time a character from the animated series is moving to live action and is being played by the same actor. So that's cool. But just imagine Katie Sackhoff with short red hair.
I'm just gonna let out a sigh, just like flip it around, and then just loft it over to her.
Thanks. There you go.
And she hands you a credit chit for 5,000 Republic credits.
Republic
Go
or
ahead and add that to your
Imperial?
inventory. Specifically Hotshot.
Oh.
Not everybody. Sorry. He's the one holding it.
If I could like comfort Hotshot real quick, kind of give him a pat on the back and hand him the spoon as if to like replace the Darksaber that he has given up.
Just dripping.
And she also says,
There's more where that came from. If you help me on this job, and if you help me get safely to Kijimi. I just radioed in one of my friends. They'll meet us there.
I'm like looking at this credit chip. And as soon as she says that, I just instantly give a really horrific, shitty salute and be like, "Yes, ma'am." I'm gonna go get on the turret, so you all just like prepare for launch, Captain. I'm just gonna like pitch to my step, walk down to the turret.
I shrug.
So,
I just look at him and go,
I'm so confused right now.
while this is going on, you hear the sound of a ship exiting hyperspace in low orbit.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm just gonna go. Thank you.
And Bryn immediately is like,
Thanks for the ride, guys. No thanks to you, Clock, for making me a zombie.
Peace. What up?
Ah!
and she bolts.
Wait, just for fun, is Bryn an actual character in Star Wars? Or did you just invent her?
She is a character that was actually designed for this game.
Okay.
She has become so much more than
Yes.
what
She's
she
been
originally
shot.
was.
She's been zombified. She's been.
Yeah.
We knocked her out.
she's been
several
romantically
times.
involved with K1, so yeah.
Yep. Real quick, she also right before she walks down the ramp and she turns around and she says,
Clock,
Mhm.
next time you're on Coruscant, you should
What?
swing by the old office.
I'm good.
Our friend that we worked with will make it worth your while.
and then she leaves.
Sure.
I lean over.
I'm just not listening. I just Clack has no. He's just like whatever.
No. I lean over to Clack and go, "Were you a Jedi?"
I mean, I was a line cook, but I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna
It's kind of the same
stroll to
thing.
the nearest console and see if I can check on the radar what that ship that entered atmosphere was.
It was this
Yeah.
religious order. I mean,
You were the line cook at the Jedi Temple. Is that what you're saying?
yeah.
Can I get some Jedi fries with a Jedi burger, with a Jedi milkshake, please?
Oh God,
I
that's
think
so awesome.
I think we only see people eat in Star Wars like 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
No,
much.
Clack canonically does work at Jack Steiner. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
got-
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. He's the
I
fry
do-
cook.
Yeah,
I'm all for it.
I'm for it.
Yeah.
All right. So
I think K1 was going to go check on see what was that ship
Yeah,
was
what,
entering.
what that sound was, yeah.
yep. Okay. So are you looking like through the cockpit or did you step outside?
You
I
said you
was
went to the
actually
closest
going to use
console.
the sensors, but okay.
Oh, okay, that works too. So you turn on the sensors and you see a very large vessel. Go ahead and I'm gonna have you roll a very small computers check.
Okay.
They're a tiny baby.
We good?
So to be perfectly clear, Clack is like aware of all this conversation that has been speaking at him, but he just doesn't really.
Forgot to
Okay.
reset, but that's one success with 3 advantage.
Ooh.
Cool. Okay. So so you recognize it. It is the Crimson Dawn flagship. You also know that the advantages give you the indication as well that that they have more fighters this time.
God damn it!
This is
How do they
specifically
know
like
where
the
we
same
went?
barge that was chasing us, right?
It's a great
And how did they
question.
know to come out of hyperspace directly above us?
Great question.
We don't know. We don't know if they're directly above us. We just know that they're nearby.
They're not directly above you, but
They're close enough.
They're
They're
like
low-
entering the atmosphere, right?
They're
You say-
in the hemisphere.
If we were able to hear them, they're close enough for it to be suspicious.
Yes.
Did you relay this information, K1?
Yes. Immediately.
I look over. I go, Your Majesty, strap into something. I'm about to get vertical, horizontal, and many different angles you've never been before. And I push
Your
past her and go
Majesty?
straight. I run past her
She
to the cockpit and start booting it up. And I go
Alright.
over the comms.
If she's
and
a
go,
duchess, it's Your Highness.
whatever. She's the leader of Mandalore. Majesty works.
Yep.
I go over the comms and go, Hotshot, your friends are back.
Yeah. Jake, I can't remember. Is the top turret fried, or is it just or did we fix it by now? Remember, because Bryn was in it, and then it went non-operational, but I don't remember if it exploded or if it was just non-operational.
I'm almost 100% that it just hit the power system, so it just
Okay.
needed to be cycled.
So could we say by now we would have fixed it sometime during the hyperdrive trip?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would prefer to take the top turret.
Okay.
Collection's gonna
and-
go back to the cockpit
And
with
at the
guard.
same time, Bo-Katan says,
This thing have guns?
We need an extra one in the not the dorsal turret.
Ventral.
Ventral turret.
Ventral.
I need an extra one in the ventral turret.
I can shoot. I'm a Mando.
Hop
Weapons
in.
are part of my religion.
and she like follows you into the ladder column,
Mm-hmm.
and you go up and she goes down. And
I like it.
and let's take a break real quick because I really got to pee. But
Okay.
I'll leave everybody on the break with this. Over your comms on the ship, you hear a voice you don't recognize, but Hotshot sure does.
Hello, everyone. I believe you have something I need.
Then we're going to be on break.
Yeah, well, I make you do.
Okay.
I'm the only one who's doing it.
All
right.
Which
We're back, by the
Oh,
way.
we're back.
I said that.
Are we?
I was saying
Yes.
it. Oh,
I
I
didn't
was
know.
muted when I was trying to talk to you guys. I thought
Oh.
I was trying. I muted. I was like, "Hey, we're coming in." I realized I muted myself.
We
in
were
Discord as
talking
well.
about talents.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. We have bioed, we have beveraged, and we are back.
And I have graped.
I hate bio, dude. Let's say this is such a nasty term.
We go
Nice.
PP.
Nice.
Yes. So last time grapes for everybody. Last time on the Wretched Hive, the Crimson Dawn has arrived in hyperspace, and it's time to go. Now we're headed off to Kijimi, which means this is in the mid rim. I think. Hold on. Double checking. Gonna fact check myself. Kijimi. I don't want a picture of Kijimi. I want yes, it is in the mid rim. So
Kijimi?
yeah. What? Say something.
You got that Kijimi?
Kijimi.
Got that Kijimi. Kijimi. It's a cool Mexican spice.
Yeah. What's funny is
Don't
that
say
Kijimi is,
spice.
Frozen. So
fun fact, it was actually in Star Wars Starfighter.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So it was there before.
Predates Rise of Skywalker.
Babu Frick was there all along, dude.
He was Babu Frick, #1 Star Wars character. All right, so Crimson Dawn has arrived. We are plotting the course to Kijimi.
I get on the phone. Hold on, I get on the phone.
Garland, I have a hunch. Don't go to Kijimi.
Hey, Gar, we should go to Kijimi.
Okay, I go. Oh, all right then, Navigator. Where should we go?
Decoy, anywhere else.
Where's the closest place other than Kijimi?
Kijimi, the sequel.
And do we have enough fuel to make 2 jumps?
We should go to Kijimi.
You won't have enough fuel to make 2 jumps. But I mean, there's.
Can we go to Ryloth? No, because that's where the Empire is currently bombing the shit out of Ryloth.
Yeah, that's the other. That's also the other way. You could go to.
I haven't been there in years.
They'll never expect it.
The people have changed completely since I was last there.
So you can go to Naboo. You can go to Malastare. You could go to. You could go to.
Boys, this is a real
Bakui?
opportunity. This is a real opportunity to get some
Trandosha.
Get some Gungan action up in here.
I'm just suggesting this to give us time to figure out how they found us, maybe find a possible tracking device, get rid of it before we go to where we're actually going.
I don't like that plan. Seems too thought out.
Logical.
Yeah. These damn computers all the time, just coming up with these plans with steps.
I think Malastare might be the option. Has Malastare been destroyed yet at this time?
What year was that?
Wasn't it isn't there like a Rebels episode where they go to Malastare and it's like the entire place has been killed, or am I thinking about a different episode? This one, the one that they meet the Saul Gerrera that we see in Rogue One.
Don't think that was Malastare. Yeah, there's an Imperial presence there, but
Sol Guerrero is on the planet where they have all the kyber crystals mining.
Jeddah.
Yeah, that's gosh dang it, I'm trying to think. So we've got Malastare, Naboo. Naboo's probably the only place that they wouldn't look, because it doesn't really have an Imperial presence anymore, does it?
Good question. I'm going to double check.
I'm trying to find a place that we can refuel without having a huge amount of attention drawn back to us.
It has an Imperial garrison on it at this point.
Oh, This is some weak Star Wars lore in my brain right now. But what state is Coruscant in right now? It is like semi.
It is full on the Imperial capital.
Okay.
Yes.
1,000,000%.
So
let's go there.
The Senate is you don't have enough fuel to make it to the core.
Yeah, we can drift.
So we've got
several thousand years. Sure.
Yeah.
So our options are
I'll survive.
Malastare, which has an Imperial presence. Naboo, which has an Imperial presence. What was the other options?
Kijimi.
Oh, Jesus.
We're boys. We gotta go to Kijimi.
I think we're out of options. We got to go to Kijimi.
So Kijimi
You can't just drop, like, go a couple of degrees drop and then correct.
You can.
Yeah.
That's what Navicomputers do.
Or just fucking fight our way out, or talk our way out. I'll call them up right now. See if they want some gruel. Talk over dinner.
I mean, that's an option. Sure.
Let's just go dock with the Scripts of Dawn ship right now.
All right. I go back. Thanks for the suggestion, K1, but we are out of options. We have one jump, and it's to the Kijimi. And then start
I'll
plotting
still try to find the tracking device.
Okay.
All right. So because this is going to use 3 different hyperspace lanes to get there, it's quite the jump. So basically combat has started, but I'm starting with your turn, Paul. You're going to make a series of astrogation rolls that are decreasing in difficulty with each one.
Okay. All right.
So nothing. Let's start. Hold on. Stand by. I hit the reset button by accident.
Paul, just so you're aware, I'm sitting directly next to you in the cockpit right now with my big thing of gruel. And depending on the maneuvers that you just pull out here, it's gonna be going all over the fucking place. So I hope you're aware of that.
Yeah.
There's no lid. I'm not trying to contain it. I am screaming.
Centrifugal force, man. Centrifugal force.
Clack is losing his fucking mind over here.
Another option is Alderaan. That is true.
Oh God, we could go to Alderaan. That actually might be worth it. Because this is well before, anything. So
it's fine right now.
Hold on. So just be clear, Paul. Are you like I imagine in fiction, Garu is like looking at a computer and like looking at like a hologram of
all of the options, spinning
Okay.
the little hologram that pops up in the middle between the consoles. You're like, God damn it, where did I go other than Kijimi?
Okay, Clack just reaches out and just smacks the interface and it selects one of them. And I have no idea which one it is. You tell me.
All right, roll
a d4.
Roll a d4, yeah. Roll a d4. One is Naboo, 2 is Kijimi, 3 is Alderaan, 4 is Malastair. Roll d4.
Okay.
Is that okay, Jake?
I'm down.
This.
Yeah.
Kijimi.
Man, you guys drive the ship. I just drive the ship.
You're going to Kijimi.
You're going to Kijimi anyways. All right, so what do you
listen, people? Hey,
the Force wills it. All right, that's what you're gonna say.
Everybody in the chat. This is all I'm doing for these boys is putting the pieces down on the table. It's up to them what they do with those pieces.
Okay, so
we're going to Kijimi. So go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Astrogation.
Pew pew. Pew pew.
4 failures.
I thought you were supposed to be a pilot.
We hear
You suck.
we hear one of those whoop 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 whoop.
Oh God, damn it.
This thing doesn't have that big exhaust pipe,
I
but
mean,
if it did, it would like poop a little cloud out the back.
You know when you
Oh no, somebody stuck a womp rat in our exhaust.
you remember in Empire Strikes Back when they're trying to leave and they push the button and nothing happens?
Yeah.
Nothing happens. Something's wrong with the hyperdrive.
Okay. There was an advantage though. I did get an advantage. I failed with the advantage.
Which means you know that something is wrong with the hyperdrive.
K1, something's wrong with the hyperdrive. Blame Clack. He hit something on the console. You did. You hit something on the console.
I like how you're just blaming me because I did something that couldn't possibly be related. Oh, that's good.
All right, I'll go to engineering deck room.
I'm gonna die.
Place. See if I can kick something to make it. Yeah. See if I can kick it into submission.
I light another cigarette
for me.
Roll what?
Mechanics.
Mechanics. Failure
Fail
with
with
advantage.
advantage.
So you don't immediately see the problem, but you do know that it is a software problem, not a mechanical problem.
Software problem.
Yep. So
Mechanical
your
are
next.
fine. I need to plug in and see what's up.
Right?
Yep. So so at the very least, there's nothing physically wrong with the ship, which is good because you don't need parts.
So are we off the ground at this point?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
And you're basically steadily climbing through the atmosphere, trying to get out.
Okay, and what's the proximity?
The fighters are engaging, but they still have some distance to close before they're in weapons range.
Okay.
Now remember, a certain familiar voice is speaking to you over the comms. Hotshot, would you like to respond?
Nope.
No. Okay.
But how is he actually just speaking to us? Nobody answered.
He's just like
It's like open
broadbanding.
forcing his
Broadband,
way into
yeah,
the
okay.
comms.
Broadband.
It's just like an open
A
contract.
broad,
Yeah.
open comm,
He
open
can't
comm
necessarily
transmission.
hear us as far as we know, but he definitely.
Not until you flip the switch
Yeah.
to respond. It's like a push to talk button basically.
I'm just getting the turret ready, and that's it.
Okay. He
Lighting a
he
cigarette.
speaks up again. He says,
Hotshot. Hotshot.
All right, man.
Sir, I'm going to need you to pull your vessel to the nearest landing pad.
On just like just the
You're
ship
on
comms
landing,
going.
right?
Just on the ship comms going.
No one heard that. Just keep going.
Well, listen, here. I'm going to address your compatriots. Dear friends aboard the vessel. My name is Dryden Voss. And I have come because there is a sizable price on a certain item in your cargo hold, and I wish to acquire it.
Okay, hold on.
Give it to me, and your lives will be spared.
I'm gonna flip
Can I
on
press
the,
a button to shut him up? Ship wide.
roll computers.
Okay, depending on how this,
It's
how
easy
this,
roll.
depending on.
Ah, failure with
Nope.
3 advantages. At least we're building up
Failing
an
with
advantage poll.
advantage.
So this particular advantage, hold on one sec. This particular advantage, basically, you trying to shut him up, you actually found the software problem for your next roll. The setback die I was going to put on that roll has been eliminated. So keep that in mind.
Okay, so
All right.
I
It's
flip
3
off.
advantages. It's a lot. But you didn't shut him up.
Okay,
I'll reply if
I-
everyone else, no one else wants to do anything here.
I say I flip on. I'll flip on the communicator and respond.
To Dryden? Okay.
Yeah. Listen here, your miserable excuse for a premature ejaculate. You can take you and your.
I actually can't.
I can't
we
understand
can't
the
hear
thing
you.
you're
Your
saying with that
goblet
thing.
will-
That's fine. I'm just gonna use the regular one. Is this
Okay.
any better? Is this
That's
fine?
fine.
Yeah. I
Okay.
can hear you.
He responds with, "Listen here, you you miserable excuse for a premature ejaculate.
Whoa!
You can take you and your Sith buddies, shove them up your own ass, and leave me the fuck alone."
What's a Sith? Also, just comes over the comms.
Yeah, what is a Sith?
Can I go to
None of you know what that is.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know
Also.
if. Yeah, I didn't know if.
you know,
No.
Hotshot, you know what that is.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't know if
Nobody
anyone else
else does.
would, because the only thing that I could think of would be that maybe Garu would know something about the other side of the war, but that'd be
No.
the only thing.
No.
So I say that, and then I would see whatever happens.
As
you
far as
you were only intimately aware with the nature of who the the actual leader of the Crimson Dawn
Yeah.
is, because you were involved in that trade deal.
Yeah.
The rest, and this is kind of like an
that
overall
makes
Star
sense,
Wars
yeah.
lore thing. Nobody knows about the Sith. Nobody really knows that they exist. Even though there is an Emperor and a Darth Vader, they don't like. The
Yeah,
thought
they don't
doesn't
call
cross
them.
their
Yeah.
mind. In fact, at this point, the Jedi are starting to become mythological. The amount of propaganda that's shoved into people's throats. We're now at the point where there are kids who have grown up not knowing that the Jedi exist.
And like even when there were Jedi, the Sith were like secret to pretty much everyone but the Jedi, anyways.
Exactly, and the even then the Jedi didn't even actually believe that the Sith were real. They didn't do anything when Qui-Gon reported the fact that Darth Maul exists. And yeah, so yeah, you are the only one here that is intimately aware with the nature of Mr. Maul. So Dryden responds,
Sith, my employer has not been one of those for a very long time. We're just businessmen. So here's my business. You are going to give me the item that is in your cargo hold, and I might consider letting you keep your sad, miserable existences.
Hold the fucking phone.
I respond. Well, Mr. Businessman Voss of the, I assume, Crimson Dawn. You're gonna have to be very specific because there's a lot of things in our cargo hold, some of which I don't know if they're even safe to open up. So could you describe the object in some way?
While this is happening, while this conversation is happening, can Clack just straight up, he just dumps the slime. It's just on the floor now. It's like the office chili. It's just there. I'm going to run to the back of the fucking ship and with my gross little spoon, pick up my tidy whities and my sack of clothing that was thrown in the back.
It's already been deconned.
I thought it's been burnt up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Either it's burnt up or it's squeaky clean.
No,
he put his shirt on the floor.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, but remember the robot came through.
Oh yeah, no, the robot zapped it.
Okay.
Yeah, the robot zapped it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to pull some shit. Put that in the box.
In the box, give it to him.
There you go.
Sorry, Clack.
Oh.
All right. Can I?
I saw it. I saw it there for a second. I was like, I got this.
I'm still working on the thing. Can I do anything, or is it narratively my time yet?
Okay, we did hot shot. Okay, first we need to have Paul roll a second time.
Same roll.
One sec. Yes, same roll. Astrogation.
Here goes nothing. 2 successes.
Okay, so
Jake was not expecting this.
So you have once again we're now on Darge's computer.
I'm using a light side.
Okay, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
So you plot the course for Kijimi. Excuse me. And so that's all set to go. You just got to get the hyperdrive back on.
Oh, this sounds familiar.
Yep. Yep.
Right.
So Darge, go and add a boost die.
Yep.
And roll it.
Computers.
Computer.
You got this.
Yes.
Hey! Whoa!
Sorry.
Whoa! Oh, well, hey.
Either way, can we take the second one?
Let's go with the first one.
Damn it!
Go with the first one. Yeah. I go.
Yeah.
Look, everything starts, lighting up, and I just go and comms.
We're done. Punch it.
And as you kind of go like typing away, doing your thing, and you've got a data port like you're typing while you have like a data port in the computer, so you're just like you're fiercely going, and then all of a sudden you see lights just kind of like cascade down the hallway.
Mm.
And that's when you say that over the comms. So And while you guys are about to leave over hyperspace, you just hear,
We'll find you.
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that completely confirms what I've been suspecting, and I spend the next whatever I can looking for the damn
Are you gonna tell us
time
that you
resource.
think?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like okay. Now that we've escaped, I can go.
So my suspicion is they have a tracking device of some sort on this ship, and they will know where we're going.
Now,
well,
I want everybody in the audience as well as all the players here to keep in mind, the hyperspace tracking
not exist.
does not exist. Like pure hyperspace tracking that does not require additional things. Now, remember that many times people have tracked people through hyperspace with various other devices. In The Last Jedi, they tracked them through hyperspace with nothing, which was kind of the whoa, that's crazy thing. So, yes.
I go over the comms and go, Hotshot.
Yeah.
There's a lot more conversation we have to have between you and the Crimson Dawn.
I don't think so.
Well, were you part of the Crimson Dawn? And what the hell's a Sith?
If I answer any of those questions, you might. Let me put it to you this way. If I answer any of those questions, that knowledge alone could probably get you killed.
You're gonna get us killed anyways from the Crimson Dawn.
Yeah, but
all your
if you
decisions have
die-
been like putting this team in danger.
let me put it to you this way. If
Can
you
I go scan Hotshot if he has a tracking device and
Yeah,
like embedded in him or something?
That's what I was about to suggest.
He's just like grabbing me, just like, okay, well, listen here.
Well, that's my point. I was like, if you had anything to do with the Crimson Dawn, they could be tracking you.
Well, don't we have a medical droid? We should
Yeah.
probably have the medical droid do a once over on old Hotshot here.
Listen here. You can right now claim ignorance. If anything happens, I'm giving you all the luxury of being able to throw me over, and you all could just leave. If I tell you this information, you now are all in on it. You want that or no?
It's Always Sunny narrator card shows up. He's right about that.
Like, I just put it out there. Like, if you all want to know, I'll tell you. But you are now in on it. Clack will probably forget, but the rest of you, you would remember.
Just get yourself scanned by the medical droid in case you've got a tracker and device on you that we don't know about. This is the second time they've been asking you personally, you know? And
well, yeah, they have a bounty out on me. What the hell do you think?
It would be really bad if like someone in our party with like an elaborate history kept getting brought up at every like bad scenario and then just like denying any form of history.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a bounty on me. Is that what you want to know?
No, I'm just worried. I don't care what your past is. All right. Quite frankly, I couldn't give two shits. I just want to make sure you're not the tracking device.
All right. I'm not. I will put myself over to K1 and the medical droid for whatever they want to do.
The medical droid scanned you. K1's just fucking with you. K1 is just hurting you.
So Garu, I'm going to make you do a medicine roll because you're going to operate the droid.
Okay.
It's going to be pretty easy though.
All right. Tell me when.
Go for it.
Medicine. 2 successes and 2 advantages.
Ain't nothing on Hotshot. He's clean.
Told you.
I look over at K1 and I go, maybe it's you? You don't know where your past is either.
This is true.
Can I do like a self-diagnostic? Can I do... No, if I did a self-diagnostic and it comes at negative, I might just be lying about it. So I guess somebody else do it.
So at this point, Bo-Katan climbs up from the turret, walks over to K1, and she says, "Actually, oh, excuse me. Oh, this button.
Actually, K1, can you open your storage compartment for me?
I don't have any other sound effects that I'll use. That
Whoa! No.
Everything sounds like mantis blades. That's what it is. Everything sounds like mantis blades.
No, he just really liked it. He sampled it himself and is just playing that.
She puts her hands up like this, and she just says,
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm gonna reach in there, okay?
All right.
Nasty.
she
Turn your head and
reaches
cough.
inside and like you know it's probably like a small like door like R2's little doors he's got, you know, and she puts her hand in then up, and you hear like a
Turn your head and cough, K1.
and you just hear like a like adhesive is coming off, like, you know, like a but not so rubbery as that.
It's more like
a slide whistle noise is like coming from the
and then she pulls out a tracking device and she says, I'm gonna turn
this off, but this is not what he's using to track you. It's what I was using to track you.
Well, at least we know.
Who are you?
It's like mine wiped, so I have no idea.
I told you. My name is Bo Katan Kreese.
Who are you to me?
Not really.
Who am I?
You're K1A4. There was a battle at one point where a bunch of us Mandalorians and a small crew I was working with at the time, we bumped into the Empire, and we had to deal with a bunch of you guys. And a good friend of mine decided to take mercy on your soul, and she reprogrammed you, and she was going to have you work as a mechanic to help her out with various other tasks, but a bunch of stuff happened. We all got separated. She was kind of ousted from her clan, and we decided to let you go.
That did not go well.
And
Sorry about that.
I'll describe the first thing I saw after reprogramming.
Yeah, sorry about that. Wasn't really my call at the end of the day. It was kind of a vote thing. Sorry. But she's okay. She's just with a different... She's not really with us anymore.
Oh, so like where my memories start is not, because there were dead bodies everywhere.
Yeah. So that you did that. But so did all of your compatriots.
Mm.
We just put you back where we found you.
I'm gonna go sit down and think.
I'm sure you can all guess who the person who reprogrammed K1 is at this point.
It was Albert Einstein.
Yeah.
No,
Yes,
who
I
was
know
it?
who it is.
Tell me.
It's Sabine Wren. This is
Oh.
who reprogrammed you.
Yeah. She does that. She likes
Does that a lot. Yeah.
She takes care of Chop, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. She likes droids.
So what I'm just trying to say is that our ultimate goal is to find Sabine Wren and murder her for messing with your brain.
Oh,
I mean, don't do that.
So
Good people.
right now we're in hyperspace. We're being pursued.
We're also looking through to see if where the tracking device is. So I think
What's going on?
What I'm going to suggest to you all here is that there's probably a device on the ship somewhere. As I don't think the Crimson Dawn was looking for you. I think they were looking for this.
Yeah. Right. No.
makes sense.
Only that. Nothing else.
We're just like nodding, going, yeah.
I'm gonna go to the cargo bay and look at the crate that the thing was in. Maybe there's like a false floor inside of it, or
Is there literally
or
anything
like
else
you know the
in
foam
cargo?
cutout.
Yep. Go ahead and roll perception, please.
Can I assist?
mm, 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 mm.
Can I assist with this?
Did that?
I hate this fucking touchpad.
All right.
There
There we go.
we go.
You're on the
Daniel
table,
needs
sir.
to.
You get
There we go.
Daniel
Success.
needs to.
Just
I-
a single success. Or do I roll again?
Roll again because I'm adding a setback die.
Can I
Okay.
assist?
Can he assist?
He's getting poked and prodded right now.
No, he already got.
I thought that was completed.
Is that
He's clean.
I would be helping looking for things.
Yeah. So, do you want to help? Do you want to
Go on.
help K1 look at the crate, or do you want to look for other stuff?
That was the first thing I thought of, so I would assist K1 with the
Okay.
crate. And I give 2 bonus die when I assist.
Yes. Okay. So add 2 boost die as you
Damn.
roll there, K1.
There you go.
It
You guys
is
are
my
rummaging-
race, my species
You're
special.
rummaging and fiddling and poking.
Just bashing
Damn.
her.
No.
Oh, wow.
Lots of fails
Fuck.
with advantage.
Wow.
Then.
How? Wow.
I don't know.
You rolled.
Look at all the blanks. Look at
you
3
rolled
blanks.
3 blank dice. Very unfortunately.
Wow.
And the 2 you did roll did not have any successes on it.
You're just like tripping and like knocking your heads on boxes.
You can't find anything.
There's something about this, yeah.
You can't find anything. Whatever it is, if there is something in this chest, there's no obvious way for you to access anything.
Can I throw it out the ship during hyper
No.
speed?
We do have to go through
can't-
3 hyperlanes though, so we'll have to
Yeah.
like stop, get out, and get.
Because
You'll have
up.
to stop and then go again.
That would
So-
be that was gonna be my question to the Mando on the ship would be, do you need the box or no?
I wouldn't mind the box, but I don't care.
Yeah, free box.
I mean, I figured if it is tracking us through it, could we just space it and anything else we don't need from the cargo hold?
Probably not a bad idea.
How about this? We have an ultimate cutting tool quite literally in our possession. Can we just slorsh this thing in half real quick? Clack says this.
I can do that.
Yeah,
Is-
too.
is
I
slursh a technical term, or
I
is
just
that-
point
that's
at
something
Clack
that-
like trying to look as incredulous and surprised as I can for such an amazing idea to come out of that snoot.
And Clack is just like very cognizant suddenly. Like the haze has faded, and he's very cognizant when he says this.
Okay. She ignites the blade and cuts it directly in half. Very careful, like she doesn't be like, ah! She's like,
She cuts through the ship, and
like a slice
kills
of
us all
bread.
instantly.
Killed us all.
The box because it's on feet. It has like 4 feet.
It's a gunk droid.
Oh
when
no!
oh
Oh no!
It's a gong droid with arms. It's a gong droid with arms.
It's like
she
turning
cuts
when you turn the PS5 sideways. It's a gunk droid.
Oh,
Oh no!
she cuts
That's
the
gonna take
box.
this episode like crazy.
Ugh.
It's just a box,
Oh,
and it just kind of does like because it's only on 2 feet, the 2 halves.
Mhm.
Nothing happens.
All right,
you
well-
can't- as you look at it, there's really no difference. It was on foam, but there was nothing underneath the foam.
Can I do a scan, like frequency scan to see if I can't find anything that's been broadcasting from the ship?
Yes, you can.
What do I use?
That is. Hang on. I think that is a thing, and I don't remember what it is. Just need to look at the stats again. I'll try to borrowing your character sheet to look at it.
Go for it.
I think that, you know what? I think this is a streetwise check because you are trying to find something covert, and it's nope,
Skullduggery.
Skullduggery, yes. You're trying to find something. You're using your knowledge of mischief and there's another word I wanted to use. It's not coming to me.
Mayhem.
To look for something due to your knowledge of how like these types of criminals operate.
Gotcha.
So yeah, let me go ahead and set up that roll. 1 sec. Okay, go ahead. It's called Skullduggery.
1 success.
That's enough.
Wow, that's quite the roll, sir.
Yes.
You saw how hard that was.
That was really hard.
So I'm gonna say with 1 success, there is something still broadcasting from your ship. What you can tell is that in the hyperspace field, it's not broadcasting. So, or it is broadcasting, but it can't get anywhere because
It's trapped in hyperspace.
because you're traveling in hyperspace. But you know for a fact that whatever it was probably wasn't in the chest anywhere, considering it's destroyed.
Okay, so basically what I was trying to look for is to find the actual frequency. I'm going to get over the comms and go, K1, you're having a hard time finding this. I know the frequency. We're still broadcasting, but I know what the frequency is. Can you try to use that to triangulate or maybe block it or something like that?
K1.
I'll also say Clack. Maybe you know. I don't know.
No, Clack has like picked up some like random scraps and like some tools, like a screwdriver, and is like holding them like a divining rod, and it's just kind of.
Oh, it'd be amazing if he found the actual tracker and was using it as a divining rod for the tracker.
I'm genuinely looking for the source of the signal right now. Give me a roll. I don't care what it is, but he is not trying seriously.
This is when he finds it.
I'm just gonna have you roll perception. I'm gonna make this a really hard roll. But
It should be
perception. It's hard.
Use light side points.
Okay, there's no reason not to. I'm doing it.
Do it.
Throw a boost die on there.
Do it.
Oh god, this is the dumbest.
If he fucking succeeds with this, I'm gonna flip the stable.
Okay, good.
Nope.
Good.
Okay, there is a
You guys
god.
have an advantage.
So
Honestly, kind of close. Honestly.
Yeah.
Closer than me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you this advantage. I'm gonna count that as a successful coin flip. So I want you to roll one of your knowledge checks.
Underworld, Outer Rim.
I'm gonna do Outer Rim knowledge check. Go for it.
Wow.
Wow.
Got him.
3 successes
Okay.
and an advantage.
So you don't find it. However,
Oh no, actually, it still is a
Two
success.
successes.
It's not
It's
as
two
big a
successes.
success because there's a fourth
It's
die
only
on
2 successes. Yeah, it's only 2 successes.
Just 2 successes. Yeah.
what?
because of the
he
boost
screwed
die.
up
you
the
had
There
on
was
there.
a boost die on there that wasn't supposed to be, but it's still a success.
Oh,
Two
okay.
success,
That's
yeah.
fine. That's fine. I would
And no advantage. Yeah.
It's the same. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and no advantage. Okay, so that
Yeah,
changes a little bit.
2 success, nothing else.
So what you know, and I think, and I'm going to speak for you a little bit, but you can say how you want to ask this. Is you know what kind of device it is. You know probably what it is. Ask Garu for the frequency.
Garu, what's that nasty number?
It's Omega 14.45.
Cool. Clack's eyes glaze over, and he's just thinking and processing in his brain.
So what you know, Clack, is that this device might not be inside the ship.
Guys, the ship is the device. We need to get rid of the ship right now. We need to ditch this thing on the side of space and just hoof it.
I'm gonna slap him gently.
Start making sense.
I'm just kind of talking nonsense, but I'm getting the point across that something is inherent to the ship that is allowing them to track us, and I'm not fully aware of what that is currently, but
Is that really what Jake said? I think he said it's attached to the outside of the ship.
The outside of the ship.
I mean, yeah, but like that's why I said something inherent to the ship.
Okay.
Okay. So
and while he conveys this to you, you exit your first hyperspace lane.
all right, don't dump the box. K1, you think you can go outside?
Bo-Katan goes,
Oh, we wasted this perfectly good box.
All right, Clack's gonna spend.
I'll pick it up and try to put the halves back together.
Okay, well, you take one half, I'll take the other half, and we're just kind of trying to.
I mean, it's still slightly belty.
Stop.
Stop.
Like medical gauze and bandages and like putting it on the seam.
I don't know if this would work. Jake, how much view does the turrets give of the outer ship? Like, if we spun the turrets 360, would we get a good view of the two halves of the ship?
you'd probably be able to see about 60% of either hull. There's not a whole lot of line of sight to the very front or the very back of the ship.
Could we try to use that to look for something that looks like it could be broadcasting?
Sure can. Go ahead. I'm assuming that's what you're doing. Yes.
Yeah. Like if that was the case, I would actually try to like go into the turret and just look around, see if I can see something that looks suspicious.
Yep. Go and roll perception.
And go.
And I've got bad news. This is a hard roll, and you failed it.
Two setback.
Two threats.
Two threat. Yeah.
So the two threats. Okay. I'm banking those.
Bad roll.
We'll come back. Okay. You don't see anything.
Okay. All right. Well, I tried.
I go. Hey, K1, you can still use your legs to latch onto things, right?
Yeah, and I just turn on my magnetic boots and go clump 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 and do a 360 along the.
Could you go outside and look?
Oh,
no.
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 Oh God.
Don't you dare ask me to do anything.
This is a fresh install of Windows. This is a fucking fresh install of Windows.
I don't know.
No.
All right, so as I say, can you go outside and see if you can't find it? Just looking around. Clomp on the outside of the ship.
I've never been outside in space before.
You can breathe.
Yeah. No, I'm just been saying, yeah.
Just Garu, if they left.
One part assassin droid, one part space core from Portal 2.
One part Cyberpunk 2077 character.
Space.
That was pretty accurate. That was good.
All right.
I guess to go out.
So you all, everybody vacates the cargo bay.
We have an
airlock.
Oh, okay. You want to go out the airlock?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I turned last time to Clack.
What am I looking for? You know this little man. What am I looking for?
It's kind of like a cool little box. It's kind of like a cool screen.
It's actually round.
It's kind of like a cool orb. It's it's like a box like circle. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
So what Clack roundabout explains to you is that
It's like going to be
small,
red or green.
is a small round semi-sphere device.
I describe the device, but in ways that it's not. So I say it's
Yeah.
not a brown cube. It's not triangular or green. It's not. It has. It doesn't have. Okay, so it's not flat, and it's not white.
This is making perfect sense to K1 because it's just logic.
You could just keep a list.
He's
He's
putting
just
the-
like it is like logic circuits with like
Yeah.
like
And
So you have a pretty good idea of what this thing should look like.
It's a round semi-sphere metallic device with a small red LED indicator on it. This is the same device that Obi-Wan chucks onto the Slave One as it was leaving Camino in order to track Jango Fett to Geonosis.
I'll pretend I remember exactly what it looked like. I remember the scene, but not the actual item. But
have you seen? Do you remember this? Do you remember what a thermal detonator looks
You
like?
got it.
It's a thermal detonator with a little like nipple on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
half of a thermal
Yes.
detonator.
Half a thermal detonator with a
it-
nipple.
And no, actually, I totally forgot. That's what it looks like when it's being thrown. Once it attaches itself to the hull of a ship, it folds out. So like the part of the sphere actually separates into three like satellite wing
Oh yeah. Okay.
things.
Yeah.
Look, every important object in the Star Wars universe is either an orb, a cube, a cylinder. It's a
Geometric
basic
shape
with some extra stuff on it.
It's a
you
geometric shape.
There's one you're missing, and that is the Sith holocron or a pyramid.
Yes.
Yeah, pyramid.
Tetrahedron.
Listen.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so you're going out there
Yep.
into
We
space.
believe in you.
I'm going into
Okay.
space with my mag boots.
Okay, so
Go to hyperdrive.
out in space, you can hear the thud of your feet because it vibrates through your body. But that's it, and it's the quiet, empty void of space. You see way out in the distance. There's the hyperspace beacon. The hyperspace beacon is about the size of a garage. It's not really that big. And just signifying like, hey, go here to change hyperspace lanes. That's
Okay.
yeah. And
Very pretty.
You know how it has to beep afterwards because it's from space.
oh, very nice. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll perception for me. Wait, real quick.
Mhm.
Do you go to the top of the ship or the bottom?
Have a coin. I'm actually going to flip this coin. If it says Citizen Con, it's top.
Right, Citizen Con.
If it's Star Citizen logo, then it's bottom.
Okay. Flip it.
He loses the coin.
It was Citizen
Top.
Citizen Con, yeah.
So the top.
Top. Yeah.
Roll perception.
Hey.
Okay.
2-6. Oh, sorry.
remove
That's
it.
going to be
It's okay.
one success and one
success.
advantage. I forgot to reset.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yep.
That's fine. You see it. It is all the way on the other side of the ship.
All right. Clunk, clunk.
Yeah. So it's gonna take you a bit of time to walk your booty on over.
I know
there.
what he's trying to imply, and no, we're not going to leave him.
I see it. It's on the other side of the ship. Is there a way for me to get at it from that side?
What do you mean?
Like, is there an airlock on the other side of the ship?
It's gonna
there's
take me quite a while to make my way across and then back.
There's the cargo bay. I think you can get through the cargo bay.
If you just detach real quick, we do a quick little 180.
So,
yeah.
And you're done.
The answer to your question is yes. If you exit the ship through the cargo bay, rather than through the airlock,
Yeah.
you'll be closer.
Right.
Can we
I'm gonna
separate
go,
the cargo
I'm gonna
bay
go back
so
in.
that it?
You go back
Can we
inside
close off the
and-
cargo bay?
Yeah.
Is there a door like right here?
What?
Like, is that
I'm
is that a
I'm
door?
gonna
There-
go back inside.
Yeah, there are
'Cause
doors
I know
here
it's saying.
Okay.
and here.
Yeah,
it's right
you can
there.
see the
Yeah.
you
door
can
frames.
depressurize the cargo bay.
Okay. And there.
Okay. Yes. So also you can just have K1 stand here and
Yeah.
leave and just block these bulkheads. Anyway, basically you can depressurize the cargo bay is what it is.
Okay.
So do you crawl back inside?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as you do so, as you're kind of making your way back to the airlock, the Crimson Dawn flagship and its
Shows
fighters
up.
All it coming.
Yeah,
exits-
I saw it coming too.
exit hyperspace, and they exit with full bore weapons just going. They're blindly firing, hoping they hit something.
Go, go.
Are you inside?
Yes.
Okay, so astrogation again, I guess.
Yep. Because
That was squadrons. I just saw.
what?
Never
What
mind.
just happened?
All right.
We all got replaced by the squadrons logo.
Oh,
Yep.
cool.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Let me do that again. Hold on.
No.
I can't do it anymore. It's okay. I have squadrons as my background up there for that one.
Star Wars was just leaking into this podcast.
Yes,
Yeah,
Sea
it's
of
no
Thieves
longer a Sea of
podcast.
Thieves podcast. It's proper
Go
Star
ahead and
Wars.
roll
now.
astrogation.
All right, and rolling. 2 failures, but 2 successes or 2 advantages.
Okay. So your next roll is going to be this. Cool. You align your ship with the hyperspace lane. You're ready to go. But you do not make the calculations in time for this particular combat scenario.
Too focused.
Everybody roll vigilance.
Hey, vigilance. Bam. Wow.
Okay.
Hey, lots of threats, but lots of successes.
2 threats.
Okay.
Wow.
What the hell? Come on.
One more.
I'm sorry. Roll 20 is not working. Hold on.
I can roll it.
There it is. What the
Okay.
fuck? Roll 20. What? What?
No, it's a
Hey.
nothing.
It's a nothing.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
All right. So, so that would be player, ship, player. And so one more player can do something before something happens. Actually,
So are they?
real quick, I'm keeping track of the ship's damage. And I am going to make a character sheet for it and give you guys access to it, but I haven't yet. I just have I have a Word doc that has ship health on it.
So they came out in engagement range.
Yes,
Okay.
they
so
just.
are we out? Are we up first?
Yes.
Okay,
But because they exited hyperspace full bore.
Okay.
And just firing. And I am going to roll their skills real quick because Paul failed the astrogation roll.
Uh-oh.
Just a moment.
Uh-oh.
This is going to be extremely difficult for them because they're firing blind.
They're going to get. They're going to get
incredible
triumph.
maneuvers. And the second we're just in empty space, he can't like go forward.
Okay.
Got a
That's
success.
the most Saru thing possible.
So what's funny is that these 2 threats trade with Hotshot's 2 threats that he got earlier. So what happens is the ship takes a couple hits to the shields, but no actual damage. But your shields are at 75%. But what happens is they're so just like, we're here, that Hotshot even though he was trying to focus on the hull of the ship to look for this thing, he successfully is like, oh god, here's the here's the Crimson Dawn. So Hotshot, it might be appropriate for you to take the next player turn, and shoot the boys.
So is it the ship and the fighters, or just the ship?
No, it's the ship doesn't have any weapons on it.
Okay, that's what I thought. So the fighters are okay. So
the fighters are, and
okay.
there's 4 of them.
So, but by any chance, does this count as me acting before anyone in terms of combat?
Yes.
Okay.
Because that wasn't part of the actual combat sequence.
Okay, because it says I get a boost die per rank of quick strike for if I act before somebody else in the encounter.
Yes.
Okay.
You act before all, like it counts. I'm gonna say.
Okay, so I will take a shot at the closest ship, and I will put my boost die on.
All right, that is this. Go for it.
Okay, and where's my gunnery? There you are. Bam. 3 successes.
Bam! Blapped him. So you get some direct hits on him. You don't destroy him, but you've actually knocked out his engine, so he's dead in the water.
Yeah.
Which that sucks out in deep space. Ooh. Okay.
I have a question.
So, yes.
Another question. Do we still have that thermal detonator floating around in our inventories? Shit.
Oops,
Okay.
sold it for a bag of rear junk.
Okay.
Hey, it helped. The junk was
It helped.
helpful.
I was able to unlock that chest.
All right.
Yep.
For a second, I turned into lockpicking lawyer with his, little.
Okay, so hold on. I need to look at I didn't write down the player order. One sec.
Player, ship, player.
Okay, so the ships. I'm actually gonna I'm putting them at a disadvantage here because they just kind of came out blazing, and they got 1 hit, but it wasn't that great.
Yeah.
And so I'm actually going to maneuver them back into position for both of their turns. They get boost dies on both of their next attacks, but they don't actually attack you here for both turns. I'm just having them. So basically, in this system, every turn is an action and a maneuver. I'm just having them do maneuvers.
Yep.
2 more players. So that is Clack and Darge.
I want to do some non-combat shit. So
Okay. What do you want to do?
I need to go spend some time in the cargo bay or just roaming around the ship. Clack is.
You're not getting in the cargo bay because I'm
yeah.
depressurizing
Yeah,
it, waiting to
depressurized.
get
Okay, good point. In that case, Clack is going to look around the entire rest of the ship, including the kitchen, and see if specifically is looking for anything explosive.
Okay.
In any capacity. I know it doesn't have to be necessarily a bomb or thermal detonator specifically, but something that could, under the right conditions.
Sure.
I don't like the sound of it.
Go ahead and roll perception.
no
Okay.
successes, 2 advantages.
So you don't find an actual explosive device.
Okay.
What you do find is a pressure cooker in the kitchen.
Okay. Well, shit.
No.
No.
No. No.
Can Clack tick on his communicator and just kind of broadcast to the entire crew here?
Sure.
All right, lads. I got a bit of an idea here. We have a medical droid, and I don't think we're going to be getting a lot of use out of him. And I don't think he's been pulling.
Okay.
So,
Medical droid, which we didn't technically pay for.
I have a proposal.
Nope.
They don't necessarily know 100% what this thing looks like.
Nope.
Hopefully. We have a lot of other just boxes.
Nope.
Can we just stick medical droid with rigged pressure cooker in a box, say, "Here you go," and fucking just let him go to town.
Hotshot, could you give him the proper response?
Fuck off.
I mean, it's you guys in the bad situation here. If you guys want to keep getting chased across the entire galaxy or fight them one-on-one, be my guest.
You want to go out there too?
Mr.
We
Beatbox
let
is
you
a
go?
non-combat individual. Violence is not the answer, so this is all you.
So you can formulate this plan, good sir. But it is the end of your turn. However, you put that in your pocket, save it for the next go round. I am not saying no to you as a GM for this plan. Is what I'm saying.
Black is up to nothing else. He's just kind of roaming around the ship looking for materials, but everything else combat wise against the Red Dawn ship is up to y'all.
The
Red Dawn ship.
Red Dawn. Wolverines!
Wolverines!
That wasn't even
what?
Talking. That was just me talking.
Goodness gracious. All right. So yeah.
God damn. Okay.
Where am we at? Who's
Back to
left?
top of the
K1.
Me. Am I in a depressurized cargo bay?
Sure.
Or have we not started that yet?
I will leave that up to you. What is your plan?
Well, plan was to, when I have the opportunity to exit the cargo bay, to exactly the position where I know the tracking device is, and just go. Sorry,
Ooh, that,
wrong
that
one.
sounded squishy.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was
Okay,
pretty good.
all right, there we go. Like this is a flesh transceiver. It's made of flesh. So, no, did the mind flayers build this?
It's very squishy.
Flesh computers, man. The mind flayers do enjoy their flesh
Look, man,
computers.
There's already been some humans being forcefully transformed into like mindless entities in this game, so we're not too far off.
Are there mind flayers in Star Wars? Is what we're asking. All right. So, so you want to get on? You want to go and get the transceiver?
Yes, in the middle of a firefight. Yes.
Okay. So
This will work
I'm
out
going
great.
This is going to be very hard. Okay. I'm letting you know that right now. This is extremely difficult. In fact, I'm using a dark side point because this is nuts. And
I was going to say, wait till we have one more, but
what?
We have one more stop we can make and try this again.
Well, is anybody going to tell me that?
There. He's already out there. It's
no,
good.
I didn't say him. I didn't say I'm gonna. I say I want to do this. I didn't say I'm gonna do this.
Can he be on the exterior mid jump? I mean, droids are outside. No, I mean droids are outside ships.
Nothing can be on the exterior jump.
Mid-jump.
It needs to be.
However,
like actually.
I mean, like astromech droids are. Is that something?
No, they're not.
During a hyperspace jump, they're not. They can be on it during flight. Sure.
I mean, like, I guess they're kind of inside the ship if they're in this little.
They're like attached. They're inside the ship.
He can weld himself to the side.
He will live. He will fly off into deep space.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
He will fly off. He won't stay
Weld
with it.
himself to it. It'll be fine.
I would argue, Jake. I'd argue that he could probably do it during combat because we've seen Star Wars droids do it.
100%.
Yeah, it's just going to be difficult.
Yeah.
He can do it during combat.
Okay.
He cannot be on the ship when you enter hyperspace if you do not want to leave him behind.
I was going to say, do I see that he's depressurized the cargo bay?
Yes.
Okay. I would have instantly gone over the comms and been like, okay, not now. We got one more jump. I don't want you to be flying off the edge of this thing when we're in the middle of combat maneuvers.
How much time do we have in the next jump?
A minute, 2? I don't know.
That should be enough.
I'm going to close the door. Leave it depressurized, but close the door.
Okay.
So we have one less step.
He's going for it. This is it. This is the roll.
No.
No,
Oh,
he's
wait, no,
not.
you're not going for it.
No,
I
he's
said I'm
leaving
closing the
depressures.
door, but leaving it
Oh.
depressurized.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, what do you want to do? Anything else?
Nope, just holding my turn.
Okay.
I'm just.
That brings us to Paul.
Oh boy. Okay.
You got this.
I'm
You
using a light side point.
gotta light side us.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's probably a good idea.
Using light side point, and then that give me one.
And actually, hit it twice for me, because I used
Got
the
it.
dark side point. Yeah, just want to get the total accurate.
All right.
I used the dark side point, but I'm not using it yet.
Okay.
So
Just one boost die.
Yeah.
Well,
You're
that means that he just used two. If you use the dark side, him hitting it twice.
Don't worry
used
about it.
two light side.
I know hitting. No,
Don't worry
I
about
used
it.
a dark
Don't worry
side
about
and I haven't used it, so I just wanted to reset it. So him hitting the light side reset it, and now he's using a light side.
All right. So we're down to one light side essentially.
Yes.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Okay,
More
that's
advantages.
interesting.
That's a crit, and I'm gonna give
Yeah.
it to you.
Okay.
So, and you know what? No, it's a crit with no success. If you had a success in there, I would have had you carve through one of the fighters as you entered hyperspace. But no. So we will. So like the stars start to blur, and you fire off into a wormhole of your own creation, and you're out. This is a much shorter jump than the first, since it's kind of like changing highways in real life. So you're exiting one, but you're also kind of like getting yourself onto another one.
It's one of those
Interchanges.
clover intersections.
Yeah. It's like that. So it's not a huge jump. You're just trying to get back.
Still like a couple of solar systems, right?
Yeah, like a parsec, maybe. So you're literally in hyperspace for maybe 5 minutes.
Okay.
Does anybody want to do anything in this 5 minutes? You hear over the comm, Bokit's hand.
Just go. Y'all. we have a plan, right? Are we gonna shake these guys? Did I hire the wrong freighter to take me to Kijimi?
Yes, you definitely did.
You definitely hired the wrong freighter to take you to Kijimi, but we'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
As soon as we stop, I'm out on the hull and removing the tracking device. I know exactly where it is and what it looks like.
Sounds good to me.
Anybody else want to do anything? Clack, what are you doing with this pressure cooker?
Oh God.
Build that bomb.
Clack is building a bomb actively right now, but he doesn't actually have a plan for it anymore. So this is more just recreational.
Okay.
This is gonna bite us in the ass.
In your inventory, put rigged, just like rigged PC or something. Rigged cooker.
All right.
I do not want to know what this is eventually going to be used for.
It's either going to save
Probably
us or
gonna
kill us
blow up
all.
the Death Star.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah, that's the problem.
All right. So,
Oh yeah, and just by the way, I will kind of just go over to our new compatriot and just kind of passively offer her drugs. I have these glitteral. I'm not trying to give it to her. I'm just kind of.
No, you don't. You took your clothes off, and they got deconned. There's no more drugs.
Yeah, you have no more drugs.
No, not spice. The
Just drugs.
glitteral.
Oh, the glitteral
that he had.
Yeah.
made for Tim.
Yeah, we never used it. I
That's
just
right,
have
yeah.
the drugs. We bought Timo's favorite drugs
And then we gave it to him.
elaborate shit with, and then just
And
never.
then we killed him.
Are you offering me glitteral right now?
Yeah, dog. Make the situation way better.
Oh God.
I'm good. I'm good.
You could be better.
No, I'm good with good.
Okay.
Oh God!
Wear your helmet.
Clack is going to be a drug dealer.
I'm asking the Mandalorian if I could try your helmet on.
You know what?
Sure.
Yeah. I run up and try like jump scare Garu as he's flying.
Well, we're in hyperspace now, but I will call
Wait.
Hold on.
I just want the image. Hey, fan artists,
if there are any watching. Yeah.
listen. Clack beatbox.
Our precious boy.
Bo-Katan's helmet. No clothes. Wampa fur.
I like these.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Like his snout and helmet are clearly like incompatible. So like the snout is like pressed down and is like coming out the bottom of the helmet.
The snoot.
Slipping on porridge or whatever the heck he made.
Yeah.
That's just covering the wall.
Oh yes, and he has to hold the pressure cooker. Yeah, or
Okay.
pot full of porridge.
Okay.
Pot full of porridge.
One, I take a shot at him as he's trying to scare me. Two, this is nothing. It's all right. Nothing. It's all right. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm not like he runs up to me like, "Whoa!" I go, I've seen better.
I'm gonna go give the helmet back willingly and just say, I'm sorry, it wasn't scary.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have my turret pointed at the direction we came from, just in case.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go on comms and just go.
Garo, count begin.
All right. So I can do the countdown for when we coming in.
Real quick, as Clack hands the helmet back and he says that it wasn't scary. Bo-Katan looks like a little. She barely has it barely registers as an expression, but if you look closely, she's like slightly annoyed, and she turns around and she puts her helmet back on. You just hear over the comms very quietly, just
Scary.
If it looked like a big skull, then it would be scary.
she already walked away.
It looked like a big skull.
You hurt Bo-Katan's feelings.
You're mean.
Okay.
Just talking shit about Mandalorian aesthetics.
All right. Okay.
Yep.
So you're counting in as you're leaving hyperspace.
As we're leaving hyperspace, so the second we're finished from hyperspace.
Okay.
I
I want to be opening the door and.
So I'm gonna paint this picture. This is where we're gonna end today's session. All right. As you leave hyperspace, the lines start like Garu sees just empty space. He sees the beacon like way out over to his right.
Mm-hmm.
And as you as the cargo bay door lowers and you like as empty space comes into view, you realize that what you're looking at is not empty space. It's a Star Destroyer. Actually, as you continue to look around, there's 3 Star Destroyers.
We should have had more crock pots.
And over your comms blasts,
Corellian vessel, identify yourself and your destination immediately.
and
Sad
that
turret
is where we're
noises.
going to end today's show.